Jose Mourinho has already been splashing the cash this summer, having agreed a deal worth around £75 million for Romelu Lukaku. And with the deal for the Belgian hitman, it has taken Mourinho spending since 2004 over £1 billion. Seriously, £1 billion. So who are the players that Mourinho has broke the bank to get? Well, we decided to make 11 out of all these massive signings. So here is Jose Mourinho's all-time most expensive 11. Asmir Begovic. Oddly, Mourinho hasn't really spent that much on goalkeepers over the years. In fact, the £8 million signing of Begovic from Stoke is by far the most costly deal for a man between the sticks. I mean, 8 million isn't really that much anyway, but it does seem a little inflated when all Begovic really does is sit and watch Courtois. Victor Lindelof. This Swedish defender set Mourinho back £31 million this summer, and is now the most expensive defender bought by Mourinho, just pipping the next man in the squad. The Benfica defender, who can also play as a right back as well as a centre back, should be a great signing for Mourinho. Eric Bailly. After looking at the likes of Smalling, Jones and Rojo, Mourinho decided that he needed another centre back last season and splashed £30 million on this defender. Though injuries hampered his first season, it looks like he could have an excellent campaign this time around. Fabio Coentrão. Not exactly the greatest defender of all time, but Mourinho spent £26.5 million on the Portuguese fullback. Though he featured pretty heavily in his first season at Real, he was kept out the side by Marcelo, who has just locked down that left-back role at the Bernabeu. Willian. After some of his performances and his ability to smash a lovely free kick, £30 million seems pretty cheap for this Brazilian. Snatched from right under Tottenham's nose, Willian was the perfect winger for Mourinho. Talented, skillful and extremely hard-working. He scored 19 times in the league for the Blues and has already picked up 2 Premier League winners' medals. Paul Pogba. The world's most expensive player, Pogba rejoined Man United for £89 million last summer and was a key piece in Mourinho's Old Trafford puzzle. Though he wasn't at his best last season, he's surely only going to get better and better for United and become a true legend at Old Trafford. Luka Modric. Fabregas actually misses out by just £3 million, but either way we would have to go for Modric. Back in 2012, Mourinho spent £33 million on the Croatian playmaker, and he's been worth every single penny. Modric actually failed to win a league title under Mourinho, and in fact had to wait until last season to win La Liga, but he has won 3 Champions League medals. Henrik Mkhitaryan. He just pips Juan Cuadrado to this spot, with reports varying Mkhitaryan's fee from £26 million up to more than £30 million. While at first it looked like he was going to be another one of those Mourinho signings who just end up not doing anything, he was slowly introduced to the team and ended up having a really good season. With the ability to play pretty much anywhere across the midfield, Mkhitaryan's surely going to be a key player for Mourinho this campaign. Diego Costa. Costa was an inspired piece of business when Mourinho returned to Stamford Bridge. He might have some serious anger issues, but in front of goal, he is outstanding for the Blues. In total at Chelsea, he scored 59 times in 120 games, with 20 of those coming in his first season with Mourinho in the Premier League. ANDRIY SHEVCHENKO. In 2006, Mourinho decided to open the war chest and find a way to stop Man United from winning another Premier League title. So he went out and bought ANDRIY SHEVCHENKO, easily one of the best strikers in the world at that time. And they had to pay £30 million for the Ukrainian hitman, who was destined for greatness in the Premier League, right? Well, sadly, he scored just 4 times despite playing 30 games in his first season, and was ultimately one of the biggest flops of all time. Romelu Lukaku. With this deal now done, Lukaku is the second most expensive striker of all time. United paid a whopping £75 million for Lukaku, with a further £15 million through add-ons. And the fee could actually go well over £100 million if you include the contract and agent fees. With Zlatan and now Wayne Rooney gone, Man United definitely needed a big, strong hitman, and that's exactly what they've got with Lukaku. He scored 25 times at Everton last season, and is surely going to be a success at Old Trafford, right? And that's our team. Where do you think this side would finish in the Premier League? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to hit that like button to help our channel out and join our notification squad to keep up to date on all our uploads.